never done this before on the charcoals, but just get something like similar to these, just some white baguettes, and then cut it in half. And I've lined it with butter already, and then you can put some garlic and stuff like that over the top of it as well. And then what you want to do is get some beef mince, add all your spices and stuff inside. Doesn't look too appealing at the moment, but once it's actually cooked, it should be really good. And then all you do is take the tops of the buns off, and then do a really thick layer of cheese all the way down the bottom of the bases. So don't be too stingy with the cheese, because the cheese is hopefully what's going to keep the sort of the beef patty kind of stuck onto the bread. So the next thing is, as best as you can, slide the patty onto the top, and then squish him down so he's like that. Now obviously the thicker it is, the longer you're going to have to cook it. Dan's one's way thicker than mine, so we're putting his one on a little bit earlier. And then take it to the charcoals that you've already got heated, and then literally put him straight down and a little squish, and then let him cook. Alright, so now that they're both in, I'm just going to place the lid on just so it actually cooks the thick part of the beef in the middle, and then give it a few minutes, and then we're going to flip it and cook the bread side underneath as well. Alright, so now that they're fairly cooked, just get your little flipper and then flip that one over. Doesn't matter if you lose bits and pieces. And then these ones will only need a minute or two just to really cook that bread. And then once we actually start adding all the fillings and stuff in it, then the tops of the buns, we're just going to then sit back inside as well, just so that they get nice and cooked as well. Once they're cooked, slide underneath, and then pop them over somewhere else, just to actually get all the fillings and stuff on. And then with the lids, just quickly pop them in for a minute or two just to get a little bit brown. And then you can flip them halfway through. And then depending what you want on yours, you always do a little bit of Dijonnaise. Do you want that on yours?
Yeah.
Got tomato as well?
Yeah.
And then flip the bread. Might have done slightly too much on Dan's one. Alright, once they're cooked on top, take them off. And then we're going to go inside and we're going to cut them in half and enjoy eating them.
Yum yum.